So the next lure I thought I'd talk about is probably my favorite lure, just because of the memories I have and the big fish that I've caught on it, and just the journey I went through to actually make the lure. That's the Ballistic. Here's one of the original ones right here. But when I was in Kona fishing on the Spellbound with Captain Mike Rand, he was always at me about making a really nice straight running lure. So I originally made it this shape and put it out there. It was a lot lighter lure originally, and it didn't work so well. So we played around with the weight, and we finally came up with quite a heavy lure. And basically, as soon as we stuck it in the water with that extra weight in it, the lure really started to produce. And we'd run it on our long corner, and I caught some very, very big fish on it, especially once I moved into the Azores. I caught some fish around the 900 plus size. The first true really, really big fish I caught as a captain was on the Ballistic, which was in that 900 plus class. I don't know exactly how big it was. We let it go, but it was a truly big fish. But that's just why I love that lure so much, because it a really aggressive surface lure. It takes a little bit of tuning to get right. But once it's right, you can run it in quite a few conditions, especially since it has got a bit of weight in it. But the bites that I've had on that lure, especially on the long corner, have been very aggressive and spectacular. So that's probably why it's one of my favorites. You'll see this one here has had a very hard life. It's actually got a different name in it, and I had to change the original name once I started making lures into production. It's got another story behind the name, but I called it the Ballistic once we settled on making it in production. But that's a story for another time, or flick me a message and I'll tell you the true meaning of the original name. But if you're looking for a lure that is extremely aggressive surface running, has a nice ploughing action with a great ripple over the top of it, the Ballistic could be a great one for you to give a go.